fucking go!
So Joey and Thomas called me up and hit me with this idea. They want to ski an 18,500-foot peak in a weekend. And I'm thinking this is the dumbest idea I've ever heard, and I'm definitely in.
Karl's strong, but this trip is going to be really hard.
Karl's just a working stiff. This is going to be a struggle for him.
I'm definitely the old man on this trip. I mean, these guys get paid to bike and ski. I get paid to sit in front of a computer and type and use a mouse. I mean, I don't think these skills are gonna actually help me climb a mountain.
He's like the rest of us. He's got a mortgage and he's got bills to pay, and he's gotta work to do that. So when Karl first told me about this adventure, I just thought there was no way he'd be able to pull this off. There was just way too much to accomplish in such a short amount of time.
The goal is to pack in an adventure of a lifetime in a weekend.
How far into an adventure can you get in one weekend?
When we had the idea to go to Mexico and ski the third highest peak in North America, Pico de Orizaba, it all seemed easy. We just fly from Denver to Veracruz, rent a car, drive from sea level up to 14,000 feet, then we'd stay in this hut, wake up early in the morning, climb the volcano, ski off the summit, head back to the airport, and then fly right back to work for Monday. How hard could it be?
Boom, boom, boom. Ultimate weekend.
Buongiorno. Buenos dias.
We touched down in Mexico, and we have exactly 55 hours to climb and ski Orizaba, starting now.
So we land in Veracruz and our ski bags don't show up. Lose half a day right off the bat. We go to the rental car place. What should take minutes ends up taking hours. We have to be at the hut tonight, and we're already 10 hours behind schedule. Tensions are high. Dun, 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 dun. What can go wrong?
Okay.
You know, we hit the road, spirits are high, but we have absolutely no idea what we've gotten ourselves into. Que calores me viste en el campo en la primavera, hallando el sol. We roll into the town of Costco Motopec, and we realize we don't have a map.
During all of our planning, I guess we forgot to print out directions.
It's the third tallest peak in North America, and we can't even find it.
No. El mano derecha. Quería. Derecho. Derecho.
I didn't understand everything he said, but we have a map. And he kept on saying, go straight, 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 straight. But I think I start with a left. I'm not sure. We're following the map, everything is going great until it starts to rain. And then the road ends.
Oh my God.
Like, kind of hurt my foot. I don't know if we're gonna make it up the road to the hut. We're coming into a pretty rutted area. We've tried a couple times to move forward, and it's just not looking good. We've got a two-wheel drive Jeep Patriot or something like that, and it's not performing.
Give him a push.
Yeah, I think you just go straight.
Empuje.
Listo. This trip is about to be a total failure.
Back, back.
It's getting dark, we can't see a thing, and then all of a sudden we emerge through the clouds and we see Orizaba for the first time. We get to the hut and it's the best feeling ever. We just pushed this car from 4,000 feet to 14,000 feet, and all I'm thinking is, this climb is gonna be a piece of cake compared to that. Everybody's about to go to sleep, and we're trying to get our food for dinner and get packed up for tomorrow morning. I guess we'll do a 2 a.m. push for the summit is the plan. It's packed wall to wall with climbers who've been there for days acclimating.
We've got 2 hours to sleep, and then we're going to the summit.
We had one shot at climbing this thing. If we got altitude sickness in the night, we're done.
We hike all night under the moonlight, and it's a beautiful night. We finally see first light at the base of the glacier, and at this point, I'm higher than I've ever been. You're looking out, and you can basically see all of Mexico. It was definitely beautiful, but all of a sudden, you stop noticing everything around you, and all you can focus on is breathing and taking one step after the next.
We went from sea level to 18,500 feet in a matter of hours.
And your head starts to feel like it's getting crushed, and you're sipping these tiny breaths of air. It just starts to go downhill. At about 17,000 feet, I probably should have turned around, but I couldn't. I just had to keep going.
Halfway up, the altitude really started to get to us, and it was slowing us down, and Karl was definitely struggling pretty hard.
Altitude sickness would be the only thing that would stop me, and I thought, that's probably not even gonna stop me. And then I get to the top, and I felt terrible.
You're the fucking man.
Yeah, Carlos.
It's the hardest thing I've ever done.
Yeah, dude.
Never felt so bad and like wanted to turn around. I'm fucking crying.
I'm all emotional. I'm all emotional.
I'm all emotional. Woo! Fucking
Dude, Carlos.
So we're on the summit, and all I'm thinking is I gotta get off this mountain as fast as possible. I feel like there's a bass drum just boom, 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 and I'm totally dehydrated. And I just felt like I should have turned around a long time ago.
This trip was full throttle from the start. From when we landed in Veracruz, this was 110% full-on adventure. And now we're standing on this massive mountain. I can't even believe it.
It's always a question in the mind of the 9-to-5er. Why am I working all the time? And what else could I be doing with my life? Skiing off the top of this mountain may not be the answer, but I'd say it's pretty close.
And the game goes on and on. The plane goes down, and the mobile phone is on. Your head is down, down, down. Don't make a sound, sound, sound. Don't make a sound. Don't make a sound. Don't make a sound. Don't make a sound. Make a sound. Don't make a sound. Don't make a sound. Don't make a sound.
55 hours and 57 minutes in Mexico. Dollar bills. Pesos.
Mango, papaya, piña, chirimoya, fresa, frambuesa. And we dragged some Sierra Nevadas to the top.
It's two-wheel drive. I declined all the insurance. Thinking that, like, what could go wrong? A weekend trek down to climb an 18,000-foot peak is a little ill-advised, I would say. It's not really something that I would recommend.